Welcome to Chamber Chats, a weekly series by the West Monroe West Ouachita Chamber of Commerce highlighting our valued members. As always, find out more about the Chamber and our members online at westmonroechamber.org. Special thanks to our Season 2 title sponsor, Ouachita Valley Federal Credit Union. And now, this week's episode of Chamber Chats.
Hello everyone, welcome to Season 2 of Chamber Chats, filmed right here at Louisiana Delta Community College. Here today I have with me my friend, Jenifer Miller with Louisiana National Bank. Hello.
Hello, so glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yes, glad to have you. So, Jenifer, how did you get started in the financial industry?
Okay, well, back in 2003, there was a part-time opening at the same bank that I still work for. I've only ever worked for Louisiana National Bank. It was actually a temporary position, and they hired me, and I just never left. So I hope they don't decide that my temporary position is over. But I started as a teller in 2003, and banking just sort of claimed me, and they gave me great opportunities, and I've just been there ever since.
Yes, and what brings you joy about your career?
Okay, we could probably spend the whole time on that question because there's so much. Like being a part of the project from start to finish, that's just super exciting to see it come to life and be a small part of it, and then watch it continue to grow even after, our technical part is done, and staying a part of that relationship. So that's something that's really exciting. I never stop learning. Like,
Absolutely.
There's always things that are changing, but then we're exposed to so many different industries. So I get to learn, some about
all of the businesses.
Yes. So that's, I just love to learn. So that's something that's really exciting for me. And then just with our bank in particular, like we are very big on community reinvestment. So being able to be a part of the community, that obviously gives me a lot of joy as well.
Yes, and what does it mean to Louisiana National Bank being a chamber corporate sponsor now?
I mean, we just think that it's so important to be a part of your local chambers and to be a part of the community in general. So, I mean, obviously we are super excited to be a member of a chamber in all of the parishes in which we have a branch. So, so my mom actually worked for the chamber in Union Parish before she retired. So I was always, I guess, aware of the chamber.
Familiar with what it does?
Yeah, like I don't know that I was familiar with it just because I was young. But just growing up, I knew what it was. But then when I started, furthering my career with the bank, I was working for a senior lender, and there was a ribbon cutting. And this was his quote to me was, "These things are important. Somebody needs to be involved, and it's not going to be me."
Well, okay then.
Yes. And so I was like, I was happy to be that person, and I have ever since then. And so I've just loved being a part of the chamber.
And I'm going to come off of that and just tell them that you were Diplomat of the Year last year.
Yes.
And so what has that meant to you? I mean, that's amazing. You spend a lot of time with us. I
do, yes, and I love it. I was so surprised by that, so honored, and just because of the things that I was just saying with my mom, having worked for the chamber and just being a part of the chamber in different parishes for all of these years, it was just such an honor to receive that award. I was just so excited. And
very deserving.
Thank you again.
So how many branches does Louisiana National Bank have in Ouachita Parish?
So we are in Monroe and West Monroe, so 2 branches in Ouachita Parish, and I'm actually at the West Monroe branch.
Yes, and what does Louisiana National Bank do to empower their clients and customers?
I would say, so we are very, relationship driven. So it's not like once the deal's done, you don't, you're right. It's not like you don't see us anymore. It's like I said earlier, just continuing to watch that business grow, just continuing to be a part of it, stopping in to see them, to seeing what else we can do, like just having a conversation and listening. You can uncover things that maybe they didn't even know that we offered that can help them. And just, I like to, for my customers to know that their deal is as important to them, as important to me as it is to them. So that would definitely be something that.
And you said, speaking with your customers, just in passing or stopping by, they might figure out a product that you guys offer, that they might not have known about. So can you elaborate on that? What are some services or products that you guys offer that, someone wouldn't?
Yeah, definitely.
know
So, I mean, one is a program called ICS. It's just where we can insure over the 250,000 FDIC insurance. We can insure amounts well over that. So that's just something that a lot of people may not know about that we can do. We also have a sister company that does insurance, so we can kind of be your one-stop shop and insure you as well. So that's definitely a couple of the things that maybe not everybody knows.
Of course. And how do you guys keep up with marketing trends?
Well, I don't know how many people that will be listening were at the breakfast this morning, but I mean, obviously, we just try to stay aware of things that are happening from the national level, the local level. Yeah, I mean, of course, the interest rates are something that is definitely what everybody is talking about, I guess, because I guess in 2020 rates were at 3%, and there may be some generations that have never seen rates over that amount. And, in 1980, rates were like 20%.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something that we try to help navigate with our customers.
Of course, you have to go with the flow.
Right,
Literally. What does your organization, Louisiana National Bank, see as growth for the future?
I would say that our growth is really based on organic growth, like for West Monroe. When the community thrives, we thrive.
Absolutely, it's full circle.
Yes, the more people that are here, the more people that we can help. And that's why, again, we think it's such a important part of our business is to be involved in the community so that we can help it grow. I mean, just full circle, like you said.
Absolutely. And how do you guys establish trust with your customers? I know you talked about, those relationships are important to build, but how do you start and solidify the foundation for that with your clients?
I think it's really important to provide quick service, quick answers, even if it's a no, like a fast.
Respecting the no sometimes.
Yes, and like a fast no is better than a slow maybe. But
oh, absolutely, because time is important.
Yes, and like the power of a phone call or answering your phone, I think it just goes a long way. Nobody wants to, dial a number and press one for a representative.
That's right.
So, I mean, like all of our customers have our cell phone numbers. They call us, they text us, they know they can do that anytime. I mean, it takes zero effort to return a phone call, so that's just something that we are very passionate about, is just being accessible to our customers.
That's right. And also, you guys being extremely local, you know what someone's going through, one of your clients are going through, and it's so easy just to, take a drive over there if they're going through something and say, hey,
absolutely,
I'm just here to check on you guys.
Yes.
Or like you said, a phone call.
Yes, and being able to plug them into different things that maybe I'm aware of, just being so involved with the chamber, being able to plug them in to these different things that might help them.
That's what it's all about.
Yes, definitely.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes,
we're so
thanks
glad
again
to have
for
you.
having me.
Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in to today's episode of Chamber Chats. Stay tuned as we highlight more chamber members and board members, and we are filmed right here at Louisiana Delta Community College.